The handcuffs click around her wrists, cold metal against skin. The MP's face twists with satisfaction as he yanks her arms behind her back, ignoring the way her left leg drags. Stolen valor, he announces to the growing crowd at the gate. She's going to jail. But the laminated card in his other hand, the one he's waving like a trophy, isn't fake. And in 90 seconds, his radio will explode with a call that shatters everything he thinks he knows. Her name is Captain Sarah Chin, 32 years old, the kind of quiet that makes people underestimate her. She stands at the Fort Bragg visitor checkpoint on a Tuesday morning, her cane trembling slightly in the humid North Carolina air. She's here for a classified briefing, the kind that doesn't appear on public calendars. The young military police officer, maybe 23, crew cut so fresh it still shows razor burn, studies her CAC card like it's written in hieroglyphics. "This doesn't scan," he says. His partner shifts behind him, hand drifting toward his holster. Sarah exhales slowly. She's been through this before. The injury that took her leg also damaged the RFID chip in her common access card during the IED blast in Kandahar. The Pentagon issued her a temporary credential with manual verification codes, but that requires a phone call. And this kid clearly doesn't want to make that call. "Sir, there's a number on the back," Sarah says, her voice steady despite the pain radiating up her residual limb. "The prosthetic doesn't fit right today. It never does when the humidity spikes. Just call the verification line. Takes 2 minutes." The MP's jaw tightens. He's staring at her now, really staring. At the cane. At the way she's standing. At the combat patch on her jacket that shows deployment to Afghanistan. His eyes narrow with something ugly. Suspicion mixed with contempt. "You bought that jacket at a surplus store," he says. Not a question. An accusation. The crowd behind her grows. Soldiers late for formation. Contractors with morning coffee getting cold. A woman pulls out her phone, already recording. Sarah feels the familiar heat crawling up her neck. The shame that shouldn't exist but does anyway. The shame of having to prove what you've already paid for in blood. "I'm asking you to verify my credentials," Sarah repeats. Her knuckles whiten around the cane. Standard protocol. Manual verification for damaged CAC cards. "It's in the—" "I know the protocol," he snaps. Then comes the moment that changes everything. His hand moves to his belt. Not the radio. The handcuffs. "Turn around. You're under arrest for impersonating a military officer and attempting to access a federal installation under false pretenses." But Sarah doesn't know what's happening 70 miles away in a Pentagon subbasement, where her name just triggered an automatic flag. The second cuff closes. Her cane clatters to the pavement. The MP is radioing for transport when his partner's radio crackles to life. Not their frequency. Not their channel. The voice that comes through is ice wrapped in razor wire. "This is Colonel Marcus Webb, Pentagon Force Protection. Patch me through to whoever's at Gate 7. Now." The young MP freezes. His partner grabs the radio, fumbling with the response button. "This is Sergeant Collins, sir. We have a situation with You have Captain Sarah Chun in custody." Not a question. A statement. The color drains from Collins' face. "Sir, the CAC card wouldn't scan and—" Captain Chun holds a TSSCI clearance and is en route to a SCIF briefing that 3 generals are currently waiting for. Her damaged credentials are flagged in the system. The system you didn't bother to check. Uncuff her. Now. The crowd has gone silent. The phone cameras are still rolling. The young MP's hands shake as he fumbles for his keys, and Sarah can see it in his eyes. The exact moment reality breaks through his assumptions. She isn't a fraud. She never was. But he didn't see a wounded captain. He saw a woman with a cane and decided she couldn't possibly be real. The cuffs fall away. Sarah retrieves her cane without a word. Her wrists show red marks that'll bruise by tonight. She doesn't rub them. Doesn't give them the satisfaction. Colonel Webb's voice crackles through one more time. "Captain Chun, a vehicle is en route to escort you directly to the briefing. The MPs will be filing incident reports. Lengthy ones." Sarah limps through the gate. Behind her, the young MP stands frozen. His career possibly ending before it really began. Someone in the crowd starts clapping. Then another. Then the whole line erupts. But Sarah doesn't turn around. She's already late. Sometimes the uniform people can see isn't the one that matters most. Sometimes the scars that prove your service are the ones they refuse to believe. What stories do you carry that others can't see? Drop them in the comments below.